Hello, Brenda O'Donnell here, inspiredlivingbybrenda.com. This is your weekly sprinkle of inspiration. This is the second of a 4-week series. I'm covering the 4 Agreements by Miguel Ruiz. This was a book I picked up about 4 years ago, and it's had a tremendous impact on my life. These 4 simple agreements, by implementing into my daily life, have really helped me see the world in a totally different perspective. It's helped me lift many self-limiting beliefs that held me back from living the life I want, living my life to my fullest. Essentially, it's helped me to be healthier and happier, both with myself as well as my relationships. So last week we went over the first of the 4 agreements, being impeccable with your word. How'd that work out? Challenging, right? Just remember this, it's a process. When we first start building awareness in our lives and we start to review what our thoughts are and what our words are and how we speak, it can be a little bit challenging, it can be a little bit intimidating. But just remember, it is a practice. It's something that you need to cultivate on a daily basis, and it does get easier. So just stay with it. Always remember to be kind, patient, compassionate towards yourself. If you start beating yourself up and go, wow, I sure have a lot of negative thoughts, and then you start to downward spiral, it's going to take you in the opposite direction you want to go. Patience, kindness, compassion towards yourself, towards others. It is a process. The second of the 4 agreements is, don't take anything personally. This is also so challenging. Whenever we hear that somebody thinks something about us or they say something to us directly that's hurtful, what do we have a tendency to do? We take it personally. But look at it this way. Their opinion is just their opinion. It's the way they view the world. It's the way that they perceive what's right and wrong, good, bad, pretty, ugly, so forth and so on. But it's not fact. It's not truth. So when somebody says something to you, it's just their viewpoint. No need to take it personally. Maybe shift your perspective and look at it this way. If somebody does say something hurtful to you or about you, it must mean that inside they must be hurting. They must have some hurt, some fear, some sorrow that would make them want to project that onto you. So instead of being angry with that person, come from a place of compassion and go, wow, they must really be hurting inside to be able to say something like that. If you know your truth and you know who you are, there's nothing to defend. So try this out this week. When somebody says something to you, instead of spewing back and feeling like you have to defend yourself, maybe just sit there and just give a little prayer, a few words of compassion towards that person, and then let it go. Feel free to post any comments on the comment section below here on YouTube. I love to hear from you. Check out my website at inspiredlivingbybrenda.com. You can sign up for my newsletter, check any events I have on my calendar. Also, all sorts of information from people who have inspired me to different things that I'm passionate about in my life. Also, please go to my Facebook page at Inspired Living by Brenda and like us. I also give daily doses of inspiration there as well. Until next week, remember to have an attitude of gratitude.